Archie, Betty, Veronica, and the gang from Riverdale are back in a reimagined way. We've got Zoya, the director and producer of the Archies, and she's here to share more on this new movie. Hey, Zoya.
Hey, Zoya.
Hello.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Let's talk about the Archies and what audiences can expect.
Well, the audiences can expect a throwback. Archie Comics was a huge part of my growing up in the 80s. It was a big part in urban India. Everybody read Archie Comics. And when I got the opportunity to make it, I was wondering what I want to do with it. And Riverdale, which was an adaptation of the comic, was already streaming. And it was a contemporary modern take. So I didn't want to go that way. So we went back to the nostalgic route, to what Archie Comics, to be truer to what the comic was, and have that kind of friendship, community, wholesome feeling, the family values that the comic had, and go back and adapt it in that vein, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. So we can expect Archie, Betty, Jughead, Veronica, the whole gang.
Mm-hmm. Archie, Betty, Veronica, Dilton, Ethel, Reggie Mantle, yes, Moose, everyone.
So you read the original comics growing up then?
Yes, I did.
Do you have?
I mean, I think most of urban India did.
Yes. Do you have a favorite character out of the comic series?
Well, actually, it changes day to day. So today I'll take Veronica.
Okay.
Why do you think today you're drawn to choose Veronica?
Why am I drawn? Because I'm just dressed up like that, and I'm just like made up, and it's just a feeling.
Yeah.
It's just like, own it.
Sure. What was the experience for you like working on this project?
I think the experience was, reliving my childhood, and somehow going back to a lost innocence and a lost idealism. I think that was the biggest thing for me, where you're trying to teach, I'm working with kids that are 20, and they had no idea of life. I mean, this was 60s. This was even before I was born. But at the same time, it's my mom's era, and I grew up in the 80s, which was closer to the 60s than it is to now, in India. So that time when less was more, where we just had fewer things but seemed happier, I think that was that feeling was very nice, that experience.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it was nice to return to that. I mean, we've got to be a similar age, because I'm with you, and you're right. We're closer to the 60s then and the 80s than we are today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when and where can audiences see the Archies?
When are they going to see it?
Yeah.
It's on the 7th of December on Netflix.
Oh, great. Don't have to wait very long.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yes. Zoya, what's something that you hope people take away as they're watching the Archies?
I think, like what I just said, I think sometimes, less is more. I think also the fact that we have kind of lost touch with nature on some level, and it's important to be earthed, especially in urban spaces, we do not have that earthing left anymore, and I think we need to preserve that. I think we need to, we need to listen to the young people a little more.
Yeah,
I like that.
Well said.
Yeah, well
yes.
said.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We appreciate you, Zoya.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.